So Konstantin, you were talking about your tools and your research for measuring the bioenergetic field. What more did you want to say about your current work and projects?
Now we have several new projects. One of the biggest project, it's a project in oncology. We have developed an approach together with doctors, how we can detect oncological situation in a very early stage. But this is not the only issue. Of course, it's very important for diagnostic, but what is even more important, to follow up people after treatment. Because you know, it may be surgery, it may be chemotherapy, but then people are left alone. And what they should do, how they should behave, how they should recover. That's a very important issue. So together with top-level doctors in our oncological institute, we developed a program to follow up people after treatment, and we have two groups. In every group should be maybe several hundred people. So it's a huge program. And one group will be given all possible complementary therapy. It will be laser, it will be different electromagnetic fields, it will be grounding of people and transforming the environment at home. Of course, special diet, music therapy, light therapy. And other group would be having only conventional treatment. And of course, psychological support as well. Then we plan to see for several years how would be survival rate in every group. Because you know that cancer is an evil of our times, and it is very important to find out the way how we can do this the best way. Because from our point of view now it's too early to get rid of treatment, classical treatment to full extent. Of course, there are some doctors, outstanding doctors, who can do miracles, but there are quite a few. So our idea to develop this line, then to have those results widely published, to have they widely known, because they may be applied not only by doctors, but by every patient, in every patient's life. And we have no doubts that this will be efficient. Another project that we have, it is a project in, again, medicine. We have developed an approach together with medical doctors from our university, medical university, how we can predict and define the level of hypertension. Again, that's a big problem, because it's not enough just to measure blood pressure. People may have high, low blood pressure, but hypertension is a very serious disease that is coming slowly. And by measuring energy fields, we can detect and mathematically define levels of hypertension. Next project, it's in sport area. We have developed an approach how to predict competition effectiveness of athletes. So we are measuring athletes, we are measuring their energy field, we are measuring their heart activity. We are having this before and after training, and then after several times we can mathematically define the line of athlete development, and we can define whether this athlete may be efficient, highly efficient for the competition, or not. Plus, of course, we are applying technology that allows to have mental training for athletes and allows them to have transformed to altered state of consciousness. And in this altered state of consciousness, they may be the most efficient at the moment of competition. And we are having this line for many years now. We have good results. I have my students done PhD on this topic. It is very well accepted by our Ministry of Sport in Russia, and we implement it in every sport team, Olympic team in Russia, and Paralympic team. I'm personally responsible for several Olympic and Paralympic teams in Russia. So it is a huge project with many people involved. But the most exciting line for me, it's our new achievement. We have developed a sensor that allows to measure human emotions. And this is really very interesting. That's exciting. because it's a little sensor. You can put it aside somewhere in the room, and then being in this room, you can feel emotions of people. You can detect it and measure. And we have many tests with this sensor in opera performances, in theatrical performances. Now we have a new project with one of the art directors of our biggest dramatic theater in St. Petersburg, and he is professor in our University of Fine Arts. He is a leader of the head of big artistic center for young people, and we plan to implement it on big scale for young people and for performances, to show them that they should not just act, but they should present emotions. They should send positive emotions to the audience. And with instrument we can detect it, we can follow this up, and then I believe that will be very, very interesting results. And of course it is closely related with music therapy, so we work with music as well as therapy. It is closely related to with the topic of the influence of music to people, and we have this project together with Johns Hopkins University in the United States. Of course, this instrument can detect sun eclipse, it can detect moon, full moon, it can detect different geophysical parameters as well. So it is absolutely interesting new line, and we are developing this both technologically as new devices and experimentally and philosophically.
For the average person listening to this, how could he or she invite more health, positive energy into his or her life? I heard you mention music therapy, the environment that he or she is in. What would you say to a person wanting to just be healthier?
First and the most important message: to be healthy, you need to want to be healthy. That's the most important. If people want to be healthy, then they may be. If they are not certain, or if they are tired, if they don't want to fight, then it is very difficult to do anything with the strongest medications. The main reason of good health is the good mood, the main. So people being in good mood has much better results in any treatment than people being in low mood. So we need to look for positive emotions. We need to look for positive impressions. We need to get positive contacts with other people. And we need to send positive energy, and we need to receive positive energy. That's the most important. Plus, of course, we need to understand that we need to have contact with us. People lose this contact. We live in artificial environments. We don't have real energy from nature, and it has very clear biophysical background. I can explain it, of course. So we need to communicate with nature. We need to go barefooted on earth. We need to embrace trees. We need to feel nature, and it gives us its energy, like in Avatar film. And then, of course, we need to understand that frequency, those are the most important healing power. And frequency, it means music, it means electromagnetic fields of different origin, it means sun, different power of sun energy. And if we use this frequency with positive mood, then it will help us to be healthy and strong.
Do you see the Russian government incorporating some of the ideas that you're sharing in the healthcare system? In America, we're starting to, but we have a long way to go.
I am afraid that all over the world we have a long way to go, because we need to prove everything on very precise scientific basis. Only evidence-based medicine may be widespread and may be really outspread. In Russia we have very good support from the government. I had personal meetings with top-level people from our government. They are very supportive, they are very interested. We have top-level medical professionals who are interested in this area and who are doing this and implementing this in their practical life. and those people, they have very open mind, and they have everything in their hands. So in Russia we have very good situation from one hand for implementing new ideas. At the same time we have a lot of problems, but now it's all over the world. Different problems in different parts of the world.
What else would you like to share today at ISSSEEM?
I would like to invite people to accept this information. This is a rare moment when so many top-level thinkers of the world, top-level professionals of the world are gathering together. And every message that will be delivered during the conference, that is very, very important, not only for our mind and consciousness, but for our subconscious. So try to open your mind, try to open your subconscious and accept all this information.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's my